Hey everyone, I'm Sadaf and today I'm going deep into one of the hardest challenges in QA automation, which is flaky end-to-end test with Cypress. So if you have ever seen the test that sometimes passes and sometimes fails, you know the pain. And trust me, I can feel because this happens to me on and off during my own projects. So in this session, I will show you real examples, real patterns, and their fixes. So what does the flaky mean? So basically you run the same test, same code and same data and it fails sometime. So this kills the developer confidence, and as per my experience, or I can say as per my knowledge, flakiness comes from three areas. The first one is browser differences, the second one is CI environment, and the third one is async backends. So let's take this one by one.
So here is the first kind of fakeness, basically CI timing issues. So this test looks totally fine locally, but watch what happens. So when it click on login and before the backend even respond, the test has already jumped into the subdomain and tries to check the dashboard. So Cypress show a failure, but the real problem is not Cypress. The problem is we never waited for the login APIs. So watch what happens. After clicking on login, it never wait and try to redirect on dashboard, so test case is fail. Now simply we have to add the wait and it should pass. What's the fix? So basically this version waits for the real sign-in request. We are not guessing anymore, so we are not reacting to actual backend events. So once the API give us our status code 200 okay, then we jump into the subdomain and the dashboard is always ready. So this is how we can eliminate the flakiness. Let's try to execute this test case. So we added the wait and it should check the status code from backend and then it should be redirect. So this test should be pass. Okay. So after click on login, it wait and then it redirect to the dashboard. So this is how we can eliminate the flakiness. So the next one is most complicated category. Basically, that is the async backends. So basically, just because the UI trigger something does not means the backend has finished doing the work. So this user is still pending. The backend rejects the login. So the test assume everything is already updated and it fails every time. So we have to add the pool, the real APIs, and we have to wait until the response is 200. So by executing this test case, it should be failed because we already assume that everything is updated. So it fails because it's already assumed everything is updated. So it should be failed every time.
So the point is, when a test is flaky, how do you debug it? So personally, I use three tricks. The first one is run the test locally in CI. The second one is tag the flaky test, and the third one is always enable the Cypress screenshot and video, so you know exactly what went wrong. See the data with APIs instead of UI setup. Clean up the state between the test and run the suit in parallel.
So now I can say flakiness is not random. Basically, flakiness is a symptom, and once you know the cause, you can make your test unbreakable.
So the flaky tests are not just annoying. Basically, they are the signal that something is not deterministic in your application or environment. So by fixing the CI environment, browser differences, and async backends, you can get the test you can trust exactly or actually. So next time, instead of adding the weight in your application, you can simply ask the reasons of flakiness. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.